Shinjuku is a buzzing urban playground open around the clock, so don't blink, you might miss something. A station bursting to the seams. Armies of office workers, school kids and international travelers squeeze through Shinjuku station ticket gates on a daily basis. Out into a sprawling area of towering skyscrapers, wide shopping streets and countless cafe, bars and restaurants. Nishi Shinjuku, west of the station, houses a forest of skyscrapers, while the east side is your access point for shopping, dining and entertainment. Bathed in neon, the area of Kabuchiko is a maze of hotels and spots for nighttime revelry. At dusk, Shinjuku is transformed into a futuristic city of neon with endless opportunities for nighttime entertainment. Get a seat at one of the countless bars and restaurants and join the revelry with the throngs of fun seekers. But beware, the prices are very, very high. Just to get into the places, into the bar area, it's a charge of 1,000 yen per customer. Or you can find a place at the top of one of the many buildings and have a spectacular view over the city while you dine. Alternatively, head to the streets of Kabuchiko, where tiny wooden bars are quite literally piled up on top of each other, and spend the night bar hopping. But it's very expensive. The drinks are quite high, and obviously they're aimed at tourists, so expect high prices. You'll be able to see all these in one of the vlogs coming up soon. Today we're going to concentrate on second-hand stores that we find around Shinjuku. The other half brought me here because she sold the Chanel bags, but you know, the prices are quite high, to be honest with you. The many Louis Vuitton bags that you see here are in extremely good condition, and you know, they're all real, no fakes. The watches, the jewelry, pretty much the same thing. Here you can find loads of designer gear from Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Dior, Prada, anything you hope you may find, you will find it here. All the collabs, all the different designs, and the prices that, you know, may be okay for some pockets, maybe not. Like take this for example, 84,900 yen is about 451.39 pound. There is such a wide selection here of bags. Like take a look at this Biba bag, quite nice. This Louis Vuitton bag, the black and white print, pretty nice, at 389,000. Get ready for this, 2,125 sterling. So I can only imagine what this bag would cost new. I know second hand is 2,125 pound. The one below that you can see there is only 89,000, so about 451 pound. I mean, this store has many floors, about 3 floors, and now we're going down to the basement floor. So here we have the more select items that you can find, more affordable Louis Vuittons and Gucci's as such. Many of these stores only have one of the items, so this is where people trade them in, and then they just buy new ones. Prada bags on the right, Louis Vuitton on the left, and up the top, as you can see. Here we have some Rolexes, and the price on these are really expensive. I don't know much about prices and Rolexes, but that one there is 9,722 pound, I think it was. That's what it works out like. Not really an expert on Rolexes, but as you can see, some other watches quite expensive, around the 200-300 pound. Louis Vuitton glasses, probably around 200 odd pound they are up the top, if I got my maths right. Many purses from Louis Vuitton and all sorts. Now the jeans in Japan I found to be quite expensive, especially Levi's, because they are quite popular, to be honest. And the diesel jeans, I only found a few pairs. I mostly wear diesel jeans, and I'm looking for good fit on them, and I wasn't able to find anything like that. In these second-hand stores, you can mostly find really good designer items from all the brands I've already mentioned, and then you get all the, you know, the collabs with you know, like this Gucci shirt and all sorts of madness going on there. The prices are quite high though, so you gotta be prepared. This is a nice Gucci bag, and the price on this is 372 pound, I think, or 272 pound. I'm not quite sure. Just gotta work it out. Lovely Gucci. I mean, if this is all for you, then this is where to come. I was actually out looking for a denim jacket, and I never found one, to be honest to you. But I was amazed by the amount of designer gear that you can find here. Let's go upstairs to the third floor, where you can find the casual designers. On the second floor there, the women's elegance section. The first floor was like women's Shinjuku Select. On the bottom floor, luxury brands, men's and women's, and formal on the other floors. I'm not sure I made it to the bottom floor because it was closed, but yeah. Okay, here are more selective brands like Prada and Dr. Martens, which was, you know, the other half wanted a pair, but we couldn't really find a pair that was actually big enough. Nice Gucci jumper, £150 that Gucci jumper. The Dr. Martens I find to be very, very small. The fit on them was very small, obviously Japanese sizes. I didn't have that problem in the men's section. Nice Gucci trousers though, to be honest. I wouldn't wear them, but you know. A selection of Prada jackets, and here we have the Comme des Garçons line. So these items that you see here, like the Balenciagas and, you know, other bags, were mostly like collections that you don't actually see anywhere else. So probably some vintage, some not. Fendi bags, all other designer stuff that I don't really know too much about, to be honest. Some Chanel bags were really expensive, talking thousands of pounds as usual. The purses, not too much, probably about £80, £90. Prada, right there, it was £100. Balenciaga, looking about £75. The Louis Vuitton there was about £355 though. So yeah, the Celine caps, I don't know how much they were because I don't know about Celine, to be honest. But this Comme des Garçons line that you get to see on a nice Prada hat. Obviously you have the other stuff that's not so expensive, and it's more affordable and more smart for other people that like to wear smarter stuff for offices and work and all sorts of stuff. I've got to say though, the materials are on a different level. The Comme des Garçons line, you don't really find all this stuff. I mean, I know you're used to the Comme des Garçons t-shirts, trainers and all sorts of stuff, but you know, Comme des Garçons make a lot more stuff like designer gear, like these dresses and shirts and all sorts of stuff that, you know, you may never find anywhere else apart from Japan, because they have their own, you know, designer collections. Like the way they design clothes is specifically for Japanese, for a Japanese market. You know, they're very different to the European standards. Materials are much better, much nicer, and you know, items that you can't find anywhere else. This Y3 jacket from Adidas, Comme des Garçons collab, I think it was, at 79,900 yen, £250 or so, something like that. That was actually an XXS. So literally, you know, it's for a tiny Japanese person to wear, like baggy fit, oversized, massive sort of thing. It was really nice though. Here on this top floor we have more affordable designers. Once again, Dr. Martens. Dr. Martens are very expensive in Japan. Second-hand pair of Dr. Martens around 150, £160. But like I said, all small sizes. The quality is good though, and the condition is very good. As I was saying before, Japanese clothes have a different cotton, a much thicker strands are used. Watches, which, you know, didn't really appeal to me. Quite cheap, to be honest, around 30-40 quid. So I'm sure you can find anything you want if you look hard enough. While you travel in Japan, you're gonna notice a lot of unique items, like that handbag there, for example. Japanese people tend to have like this anime characters and all sorts of things represented in their clothing. So if you're looking for something different, weird, maybe quite funky, I actually have that crocodile bag at home. Strangely enough, it's 10,000 yen, so that would be around 55 pound, something like that. You're looking for like a place to walk around Shinjuku. This is it basically. It's full of restaurants, shops, and bars that are open all night, and at night it comes alive. The huge Godzilla head that suddenly appeared in Kabuchiko, Shinjuku was established to convey the charm of the global character Godzilla when the Shinjuku Tower building started business in April 2015. The Godzilla head, placed in the outdoor terrace of the 8th floor, is a life-size model with a height of 12 meters and is from the movie Godzilla vs. Mothra, filmed in 1992, which is a film in the Godzilla series. Toho Eijo Bijutsu, the producer of the movie, made his model that weighs 80 tons with special material reinforced to fiberglass, and you can see it from behind the building from the Yakutsuni street. Makes you feel like a real-life Godzilla has appeared in Shinjuku. This is Bring second-hand store. This is luxury goods right here, straight away. Chanel. That was nice. The music was very loud in the shop, so I can't let it play, so I'm gonna have to put background music on, so excuse me for that. Look at that lovely Louis Vuitton jacket. Would you wear that? The prices were just way too high, to be honest with you. You're looking on 500, 600, 700, thousands of pounds basically for some of these items. Believe it or not, that's all Louis Vuitton up there. I mean, I've personally never seen a Louis Vuitton shirt checkered. Look at these nice Gucci's. I didn't see the price on them, to be honest with you. North Face Gucci, see all the collabs. They had 20 or 30% off in this shop. Just to let you know. Louis Vuitton. Have you ever seen a Louis Vuitton like that? I've never seen a Louis Vuitton like that. It's nice though. Moncler, something you don't see every day, right? Apart from the jackets that everyone wears. I don't know where they're getting them from, but surely it's not like Japan. Yeah, this Moncler jumper was pretty expensive, but pretty nice. And I mean, if you're going to wear that on the road, someone's going to look at you and think that's fake anyway. So there's no point in paying 300-400 quid for it, to be honest. I'm loving this YSL, Yves Saint Laurent, Celine jackets, the Chanel jacket. Like I said, the leather jackets are quite expensive here, to be honest. All Balenciaga, so don't think they're any cheap brands. Only some of them, but most of them are really expensive. Yep, and there's me looking around at this lovely jumper. The Louis Vuittons, The bear bricks, I actually purchased the bear bricks, so look back in one of my videos if you want to see what I bought. They're quite expensive, some are not, but these ones were because they're like limited edition. I paid £120 for my one, and I've got some 5-litre ones with it. The Jordans, the Air Maxes and everything else you can find in Japan quite cheap. There's a there's a very wide variety on them, and then you got all the Travis Scott collabs, as you can see, and all affordable prices, to be honest with you. Some are small sizes though, so you'll be very lucky to find a big size in Japan on a Travis Scott shoes, like a 98,800 yen. Travis Scott's, as I was saying, 98,900 yen, it's £575, so £525 with the tax off. Loads of Jordans, loads of collabs. I quite like these. Upstairs here they have some wicked collabs, North Face, Gucci and all sorts of stuff. Let's have a look. Before we get there, let's have a look at this lovely Louis Vuitton case, I'd say. That's about £4,000. The Supreme bags, which nobody wears anymore. I'm not sure what that little guy over there in the corner is though. I think it's Bulgari, because the box above it said so. Celine bags, yeah. There's Martin Margiela, I think it's called, 20,800 yen, so that's about 100 and something pound. They do specific shoes only for Japan with the toes that are cut, basically, so you know, like the old Japanese style shoes. Nice Louis Vuitton hats. They were around 68,800 yen, which works out about £400. 400 or 300 pound. That one's slightly cheaper, 33,000, so you're looking about 200 and something pound. Quite high prices, to be honest with you, and you know, that's, if you want something specific, this is where you find it. This lovely Louis Vuitton bag. Martin Margiela bags, special collabs, only Japan, and this lovely little see-through Louis Vuitton bag. Christian Dior. How many fakes have you seen of that Christian Dior up there? People walking down the road with. Terrible. Yeah. This was more the exclusive items. These are collabs between all the brands that you can only find online, I suppose, and only in Japan, and so on. But you know, if you want designer brands, this is the place to come. Not this specific shop, but more shops like this. Only in Japan you can find the quality and the cleanliness, because the items are very clean. Right here we have rings, gold rings, 380,000 yen, which works at 2,000 something pound or something in a region around that size. Now I spotted this North Face Gucci, and this was nice. I actually like this. This I would wear. Yes, I didn't see the price right. It was actually £653. So now come to think of it, I don't really need it. It's orange anyway. So I look like someone that's going to go and collect the rubbish bins, I should imagine, in England. Just joking. Anyway, if you like the kind of stuff I film, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more of this stuff. In future vlogs, I think next week maybe I'm going to have nightlife and restaurants in Shinjuku.